Ram, ma'am.
Okay. Live stream is on. We will start the session. Please sit up straight with your back, neck, and head in a straight line. Bring your attention to your breath. Do not change it. Do not try to change it, but just observe your breath as it is. Om. 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 Sahana bhavatu. Sahano bhunaktu. Sah veeryam karavavahai. तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै. ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः. हरिः ॐ. सदाशिवसमारम्भाम् शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्. शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः. समस्तजनकल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरम्. Sadgurum Brahma Vidwaram. Hari Om. So what we will do today, we are in the 28th verse. Diva was supposed to present the 15th verse. I think something with her grandma has passed away or something. So again, we will do the chanting of the first 10 verses. We will do 10, 10, 10 or whatever, 10, 10, 8 and like that. So all of us, let's unmute ourselves and chant loudly. Let everybody unmute and we will chant together. Please go ahead.
तपोभिषीणपापानां शान्तानां
वितरागिनां मुमुक्षिणामपेक्ष्योऽयम् आत्मबोधो विधीयते. बोधो अन्यसाधनेभ्यो हि साक्षात् मोक्षैकसाधनम्.
पाकस्य
ज्ञानम् विना मोक्षो न सिद्ध्यति. अविरोधितयो कर्म विद्यामरिवृत्तये विद्या विद्यां निहन्त्येव तेजस्विनिरसङ्गः परिच्छिन्नैवाज्ञानं
तन्नाशे सति केवलः स्वयं प्रकाशते ह्यात्मा मेघापायेषु मानिव अज्ञानकलुषं
जीव
ज्ञानाभासादिनिर्मलं
निर्मलं
कृत्वा ज्ञानं स्वयं
स्वयं
नश्येत् जलं गतकरेणुवत् संसारस्वप्नतुल्यो हि रागद्वेषादिसङ्कुलः स्वकाले सत्यवद्भाति प्रबोधे सत्यसद्भागे तावत् सत्यं जगद्भाति शुक्तिकारजतं यथा यावन्ज्ञायते ब्रह्म सर्वधिष्ठानमद्वयम् उपादानेकखिलाधारे जगन्ति परमेश्वरी सर्गस्थितिलयान्यान्ति बुधानीव वारिणि सच्चिदात्मन्यनुस्यूते नित्ये वैष्णव प्रकल्पिताः व्यक्तयो विविधा सर्वा हाटके कटकादिवत् यथाकाशो ऋषिकेशो नानापाधिगतो विभुः तद्भेदात् भिन्नवद्भाति तन्नाशे केवलो भवेत्. Yeah. We will go to 28th now. 10 alone we will chant.
Okay.
Next week we will chant from 11 to 20. We will try to cover two verses hereafter in one class, if possible, because it is a repetition. It is just a reminder for us, mostly. Again, new, different ways in which we are being pointed to the divinity. So let's see if we can finish two verses. We will see how it goes. If something comes up, it's okay. We don't have to force it there. आत्मावभासयत्येको
आत्मावभ्यासयत्येको
बुद्ध्यादीनीन्द्रियाण्यपीः
बुद्ध्यादीनिन्द्रियाण्यपि
दीपो घटादिवत् स्वात्मा
दीपो घटादिवत् स्वात्मा
जडैस्तैर्नावभास्यते
जडैस्तै. Could you please repeat, Artiji?
जडैस्तैर्नावभास्यते.
जडैस्तैर्नावभास्यते.
Yes.
जडैस्तैर्नावभासते.
Yes. Basically it says jadai tai jadaistair jadaihi tai na avabhasate.
Na avabhasate.
So jadai, so because we are connecting the two, jadaihi becomes jadais. So jadais tair na avabhasate. Again it is naha. So because then it becomes nar avabhasate. So basically it says Atma, the self, avabhasayati, illumines, ekah, single, buddhyadini, intellect, and so on. Buddhi adini. Buddhi adi means intellect and so on. Indriyani, sense organs, api, also, he, verily, deepaha, gatadivat, like the pots, swatma, itself, jadaihi, inert, taihi, by themselves, na, not, avabhasyate, illumined. Says, atma avabhasyat eko. There is only one that illumines. Atman avabhasat eko. Buddhyadin indriyanyapihi. The buddhi and all of these, it is the one which illumines even the mind, the sense organs, It is the only thing that illumines the mind, the sense organs, and the intellect. Just like Deepo Ghatadi Vastvatma. A deepa, when kept inside a pot, imagine a pot with lots of holes in it, like the sense organs, and you put a deepa inside. It is that deepa which illumines the pot and comes out through the holes. That deepa. So, like that, these sense organs cannot illumine themselves. They borrow. We feel that the eyes are seeing. We feel that the mind knows. In our experience, that is how we think, that it is the eye seeing, that it is the mind seeing, but it is thinking that the eye is seeing, the mind is knowing, is like thinking the sky is blue. But the knowledge is that dispersion of the light because of that. So even though I am still seeing the sky to be blue, within me that jnana is there, that this is only dispersion of the light, and it is not like that. Like that, the illumination is only from the Atman within, like the diya which is there inside the pot which shines out. But from outside it will look as though the holes are shining.
Yes.
Because we don't know that there is a diya
Lamp
kept in the inside. Like that, within us there is the Atman which is showing the light, and that is why our equipments are all called, these are called dwaras.
Eye
Navadwara.
of the eye. Eye of the eye, ear of the ear is that inside.
Exactly. The eye of the eye, the ear of the ear. It is all that inner Atman only. These are called the Navadwaras. These are like our holes through which the light is shining out. And hence we think it is the eyes which are seeing, the mind which is knowing. But all of these are nothing but inert. They
Atma.
are jata. They are just borrowing, and they can't even borrow. It is the Atma which is lending its light to them.
Source.
We can't say the sense organs are borrowing the light from them, because they don't even have the capacity. They are jata. It is the Atman which is lending its light to it. And hence
We can imagine that computer input output devices and the CPU.
yeah.
Without which nothing works.
Yeah, without the CPU. CPU is like that Atman within.
And all external connections.
Yes, exactly. All external connections. We are seeing only a child which does not know how a computer works, that the CPU is there and all that, will just think that, oh, I am giving and it is coming on the screen. It is just all outwards. Someone who has very young child who is there, it just thinks that this is the keyboard. Computer means it is the keyboard, it is the mouse, it is the screen.
OS can be said as vasanas previous because it's already there.
Right? And also, these eyes, the other thing that is beautifully told is, these material objects cannot illumine themselves by themselves because they are inert. There is another thing here is, they cannot illumine the Atman also. Through these senses, we cannot know the Atman. Through the mind, I cannot know the Atman. You have to go beyond the mind, beyond the intellect, beyond the senses to know the Atman. You cannot know. It is like telling, I am borrowing 10 rupees from somebody. No, I am borrowing somebody from Bhargaviji 100 rupees, and then I give her 10 rupees. She is the one who has given me. How can I give it to her again? Just a very vague example. But to say that from the one that we are borrowing, it cannot go back. It is the costless cause. It is beyond. It is like saying, okay, another example to think is, I know my parents, but I don't know their childhood.
Mm.
Okay.
I may know from what they are telling bits and pieces my own visualization, but I cannot claim to know their childhood. They are my source. They know me from childhood. They know me. I have borrowed this life from them, but I cannot claim to know them in their childhood from where they are coming.
Mhm.
I cannot know them wholly. I may have heard about them. I may have. So I will not know. My mind is limited because they were there before me. So like that, the Atman is always there, and the senses and the mind is borrowing from the Atman, and hence that is where we fail. We keep looking outwards. God, we need a form. But to go beyond initially, we need, because for a child we cannot tell. But somewhere it is not that it is wrong, but it is to go beyond. Even as a human being, you don't want to see people as there was this question by somebody, in the Bhagavatam group a few days back. I don't know how many of you saw that question. There was a little interaction. I don't know. Somebody had posted something and Prabha had then replied and said, are you saying then we should not worship to form? Should we not place our offerings and things like that? So then that person had replied saying, we must at some point in time move from the form to formless. There is no must here. Yes, probably. I mean, I wouldn't say, but it is not like form is less or formless is more or anything like that. Ultimately, it is my connectivity. Narada Bhakti Sutra, if you see, the beauty of Narada Bhakti Sutra is there is no object of bhakti there. It doesn't talk about an object of bhakti, whether there is a form God or a formless God. It is that bhakti within which transforms. It doesn't matter. It can be, you can have that bhakti towards form God, you can have the bhakti towards formless God, you can have bhakti towards a guru. But what truly transforms is that it's an inner transformation happening because of that bhava of bhakti. That bhava, that love, that bhavana. That is what, that feeling of wonder, the feeling of love, the feeling of compassion towards people. It is that within us which transforms us. It is not somebody sitting somewhere and protecting us. That is not our goal.
Arti ji, that is only required even in this worldly life, in the irrespective of distance. Just you have the feeling, all the relation will fall in line.
Like,
So with God,
yes.
same
That is why
bhava.
bhava
Whether
is
it is
important.
form or formless, within us, how do I feel is important. That's it. I
Exactly.
did not explain it to the world by
If
doing
we come
form
up with
puja.
that bhava, the way we conduct ourselves, we are not disturbed. Even those who are disturbed outside will become undisturbed. When they see,
Mm.
this one is not bothered, why am I going and shaking like this?
Yes, yes, really.
It is that bhava alone, even in our world. And I was having this beautiful discussion with Raghuramji aside for some other reason. Grihastha somehow we feel that sannyasashrama only you can do. But Grihastha is the best place, best ashrama for us to prepare for this.
Yes, really.
It is the best
Because,
ashrama. So many people, so many things, and all the chaturashrama you go through Brahmacharya, Grihastha, and then you have to let go. You're holding on, you have to completely serve everything, do everything, and then you have to let go also, and then move on. It is a test at every point in time for us to practice. And especially for women, when we get our periods every month we go through that pain. We endure that pain. We know what endurance is. Every month you endure that, whatever it is. And yet we divinize it because it is because of that we can have this baby. Progenation happens
yeah.
because of that. So it is these grihastha this woman, all this is like that very rough surface in which we are nicely given an opportunity to sharpen ourselves.
Yes, yes.
We are given an
And
opportunity.
whether I am selfish or not, while doing everything, anyway,
Mm.
we Hindus are connected, that two particular South Indians are still connected with in-laws and siblings, as well as children. How my mind works,
Yes.
I can
Moment to
test
moment.
myself. Yeah.
Yeah, moment to
The
moment.
self.
Once you know Vedanta, no, Grihastha
Mm,
feels like a boon.
mm.
Once you know Vedanta and you are walking the path of Vedanta, it feels like a boon.
Yes, really. I can see the quality of improvement.
Hmm.
And we get time for everything. We'll manage it.
Yeah, yeah. It is the best field in your field. That is what even Jayamalaji in Bhagavatam said. We have to keep doing our duty.
Yes.
Today I am upset. Today I am tired. Today I am this little leeway of it we can do. But overall, we have to keep doing our duty constantly, especially as women. Even
And
men.
with all this
Even men.
advancement and attraction in the society, so much of attraction, and it is not attracting us. That is a question. How I am not, I need not go to restaurant, no weekends, no tour, nothing. Nothing
I
is
am
required if
not
I'm
out of
happy.
that Bhargavi ji. My children still
Yeah.
come from hostel, and those 10
Mm.
days, full plan is made. Okay, we'll have to go
But
here. We
no,
have to
no,
do this. We
you
have to
were. No, see, only for children's sake you are making that
Yeah,
plan,
yeah.
not on your own.
No.
We are not attracted to that hotel, eating out,
Yeah.
purchasing,
But you
shopping,
have to go
jewelry.
with the children. You can't hold
Yeah,
them back because they have to go
see,
through their phase now.
that is, you're just supporting them as a mother, not
Yeah.
as an aarti. I want to buy the jewelry, this one, that thing, Deepavali shopping,
Yeah.
nothing
All
is
those has.
required now.
Yeah.
That phases are easily, we have just easily crossed that without any much trouble. That menopause, ginopause, nothing is giving any trouble to me. Though physical
Absolutely.
pain is there, mind is calm.
Very
I am going through this. My just now, doctor said that my muscle is sagging, my bones have become very soft. But I was not disturbed. Okay, tell me what is to be done. So he is giving me a lot of medicine. Okay, I will take. I do exercise, walking. I'll take it. It is natural process, and it is for the body again.
Very nice.
So
I can see a lot of acceptance in Bhargavi ji over time. Really.
now
Yes.
my position is I cannot turn sides while sleeping. Then immediately I went to him, but I am not disturbed. It is part of life. I am slipping into old age. I am 55 plus now.
The pain
So
is
it's
in the
natural.
body, but I am not disturbed.
Yes.
Pain is in the leg, pain is in the knee, pain is in the back. So I have to take treatment and run the show.
But there is no suffering.
No suffering. No suffering. Thank God I got all this facility I can afford. Thinking of previous my parents and my grandmother, her leg was broken just for osteoporosis, but it was not diagnosed. Now we have got all these facilities, we can enjoy.
Yeah. Okay, today I will read. Just as a lamp illumines a jar or a pot, so also the Atman illumines the mind, the sense organs, and so on. These material objects cannot illumine themselves by themselves because they are inert.
Yeah.
So the street lamp is a silent,
Aarti, page number
page 73,
75.
Premaji.
75.
73.
Okay,
75,
thank you.
Lakshmi ji. You tell me.
In my book, it is 75, ma'am.
Okay, Premaji. Maybe the new book, I think you all have.
Okay.
Yes, yes. Latest. Na.
So
Thank you.
The street lamp is a silent, unperturbed witness of all that happens under its light. Whether it is a marriage procession or a funeral march, the light, unmoved by the feeling of joy or sorrow, sheds its glow on all that comes under it. The postman is unconcerned with the nature and contents of the communication he delivers to the addressee. In fact, we ourselves are unconcerned with the different experiences of a co-passenger when we get into a train or bus. We never consider his loss or gain as our own. Although we may sympathize with his loss and help him, the sorrow is only illumined by us. The self in us is the one illuminating. The self in us is the one illuminating factor, the pure awareness, which alone illumines both the good and the bad in us at all times. The self is that power on account of which the physical activities, the mental yearning, and the intellectual throbbing become vivid and living for us. In fact, after you, for those who have initially, those who are not even aware, right, self-aware, you will see that life is nice only, they'll say. But once you become aware of all the mental disturbances and health, and then now it is like, why is there so much disturbance again, coming again or not coming again? Actually for the one who is ignorant, it's bliss only. They don't even know that they are suffering because of themselves. It is all somebody else is wrong, that person is like that, the situation is wrong. It's very hands off. It's very easy. I am perfect. Everything around me is wrong, so I am disturbed. That's all. So it is very simple and easy for an ignorant person that way. But once even if a small disturbance comes, a very light disturbance can seem very, very magnified for a person. The more and more and more and more you clean, even that little spark of dust, right, will catch your eye and you will want to clean it up. When it is very dusty, no? Okay, I don't want to keep using this example. Anyway, leave it. Yeah. If for somebody whose room is very dirty, they'll come, they'll sleep in that, they will move everything, they'll just sleep in that, they will get up and go. Okay, no problem only. It will be in that only. Right? So, but for the one who is clean, even one thing that is a little off has to be put in place, because that becomes that, it kind of becomes more vivid. When I read this word vivid and living for us, it becomes vivid and living for us, in us, all those changes. So the Upanishad says that which the mind cannot comprehend, but what makes the mind cognize. Know that to be Brahman, not that which people worship. So it cannot, that which the mind cannot comprehend, but what makes the mind cognize. What is it? See, that which is giving the power of cognition to the mind.
Mm.
The mind cannot cognize it, but the power of cognition is from it.
Mm.
That is the source, which is beyond the mind. The matter combinations may vary in their endless variety, in their strength, vitality, and energy, but that one spirit which is changeless in all these varied manifestation of matter is the one and only glory which gives the glitter of a show to the entire Jagat, a lively show indeed. Like the H2O, which
You're frozen. Artiji, your
as
net has
clouds and
gone.
water.
Your net has gone. We are not able to listen to you.
Now can you hear me?
Yeah. You
Okay.
can switch off the video. It is frozen.
Okay. Now you can hear me, right?
Yeah, we can hear you.
So
Hi, Amma.
like H2O, which is in the form of water, it is in the form of glacier, it is in the form of sea water, in the form of river water, in the form of clouds. It's the same H2O. Dewdrops, fog, so many names for different forms. Like that, everybody, all the trees, all the stones, all the animals, insects, human beings are all his form only. All come from him like the waves and go back to him. So our journey is
நாளைக்கு நம்ம போனோம் இந்த டைம்ல
our journey is from I am aware of, first step, I am aware of the objects. There is an object. It can be even whatever, Bhargavi, I am aware of the pain. I am aware of the
Mm.
sadness
Yeah.
in the
Mhm.
mind.
Yes.
From there, we move to I am aware of the awareness. That is, there is only awareness. Now there is no object also in the awareness. I am only aware. There is only awareness. And then, when we are constantly in the awareness, there is a dissolution of that. In that awareness, there is a separate individual. Then that separate individual also dissolves, and what is there is just amness. Just oneness. Only that supreme. There's no individuality. From aware of an object to there is no object also, just awareness, to oneness. Only supreme. These are the, even if you say yoga, in yoga also they talk about, movement from dharana, dhyana,
And
samadhi.
Madhi.
Dharana is when you are aware of. I may have a form and I will do dharana on it. I will have a tree and I will look from the bottom, from the root to the shoot. I am aware every step. I am aware of. And then from there, I move to dhyana, in which there is no thought, there is just emptiness. No objects. Just dhyana. And then samadhi is complete internal state. A deep meditative state where there is oneness. That's all. There's no even separate sense, a sense of separateness. In dhyana also there is a sense of individuality still. But in samadhi, there is oneness only. Aware of to awareness to oneness. Dharana to dhyana to samadhi. And when we hit that samadhi, we touch our Anandamaya Kosha. And when we touch our Anandamaya Kosha, there is healing. Like when you do a yoga nidra, like when you do deep meditation, or when you sleep and get up and you've had deep sleep, you touch the Anandamaya Kosha. Here you are trying to do that more, it is more conscious. The Om. A is the wakeful state, U goes into the A is like the dharana state, where there are objects still. U, you get into just the awareness state, where there is no object. Is the deep sleep state, and beyond that is the supreme self, the oneness.
ಈ ಮೋಪಡಿಯರು ಮಾಪಡಿಯನು ಆಗಲೇ
Prema Jay is constantly unmuting and that. Okay. Anything you want to share, anybody? Any experiences, any personal you would like to share which can bring meaning to the group?
Aarti, your video is you are not coming in the video.
Yeah, my volume was not was breaking up, so I turned off the video, Premaji.
No, we heard properly actually.
No, everybody said first it was breaking up.
Acha, okay, okay,
So I turned off the video.
okay.
I'll see again. If it still happens, then I will.
देखेगा तो बहुत मजा आता है.
ठीक है. Okay, so shall we move on to the next one? Unless anybody has anything to share. Just want to ask, how many have now moved? We are at least aware of. We are able to witness our own thoughts. We know our thoughts are there. There is a slight distance from it. I am able to look at things from a little bit of a distance.
I can keep everything before, at once we will come to, I will come to conclusion. I want solution then and there.
Mm.
Now I let it, okay, you sleep for some time.
Mm.
Because how much problem you keeping near your eyes. This example I studied from some book. The stone will be very big when it is near your eyes. The problem also like that. How much we are involved in that, it will be big. If you think that problem, you keep a distance. Or if you think that problem is some others, we will easily get solution or we will distance ourselves. It is very good. Then and
Yeah.
there, don't come to conclusion. I
Yeah.
started
It's the
doing
mind's problem. It's not my problem.
because we don't know up to now. Before this awareness coming, we don't know whether it is our problem. Everybody problem become our problem.
Yes.
Now our problem itself, not my problem.
Very nice.
My problem is my problem, not my problem. Let it.
It will go.
Change.
This too
Yes.
shall pass. Very nice, Varalakshmi ji. How about others?
Actually, my Bhagavad Gita sir used to tell, because sometimes, in the people in the house, they'll be hostile. I mean, you'll be in a very good mood in the morning, and you'll be happy to see, you will be smiling and all. But people in the house, what happened? No, they will behave not properly. I mean, they may behave indifferently. He told, you don't bother about those things. You be happy. You are in a happy mood. So, because if you are happy, sometimes they may also feel happy. On the other hand, and even you go to their mood and then try to, pacify them or whatever. There is no rescue for that. And to leave that and be in your position, what you are, and be happy. If you are happy, feel happy. Don't bother that, my God, these people are hostile, they are not talking, they are not behaving. Don't take it to heart.
A very small, simple story based on what Prema ji has told. In a Gurukulam, there was one child, and that child comes and tells the Guru, "Oh, Guru, he is calling me a monkey." And the Guru says, "I have been telling you from that time that you are Brahman, and you don't want to take that. The moment somebody calls you a monkey, you are ready to accept that. You don't want to accept that you are Brahman, but when somebody calls you a monkey, immediately you will take that and you will feel bad about that. Instead of knowing that you are Brahman." So it is about what we choose to take, right? Yes, you are right, Premaji. Very nice. You have to be you. You don't need validation from anybody.
Yeah.
Even somebody's hostility,
Mm.
it's their problem, not my problem. They are not talking about me.
Yes.
Simple. They are not talking about me in my mind.
And sometimes, you can't pacify them also.
Yeah,
They'll
we
be in
don't
the
have to
same
also.
mood and they won't listen. Yeah.
We don't have to. We just have to handle ourselves and things will fall in place.
Yeah. You leave them what they are, how they are.
By pacifying them, we are feeding that in them.
Yeah.
Their ego.
Grows.
We
Yeah.
are feeding their ego.
Yeah. Then the ego grows. So
And
it is a
don't.
service to not go and pacify.
And one more thing, don't think if you are happy and all those things, it will change them. After
That's
some
what.
time now, we
Don't have
think,
expectation.
That's it. I want to be happy. I want to be peaceful. It is within me. I don't think they will, because sometimes we think, okay, if we calm, if we peacefully handle, they will change. Don't expect that. That expectation is the first digging point for you.
Yeah, correct.
I lately, but something is not, even though it is late, it is not late. End of the moment, what we feel about ourselves, that is much more important. Sometimes, if you think about that, sometimes with what we are doing now, if we are happy also, we will suppress that for others' sake. Is it necessary? Is it worth? Exactly not.
Just be yourself. Be with the
That's
divine. The divine is playing in you, and you know that everything is being. No, it is not I also. It is the divine which is playing through me, and that same divine is playing to the other. Their trajectory is different. My trajectory is different.
totally.
We both have different. Bhargaviji, you're speaking, but you're muted. Both of us have different trajectories. We can only take responsibility for ourselves to be in touch with the divine within, moment to moment to moment. And when we do that, that is a surrender. It is a clear surrender to say, this is the situation. I am just choosing to be joyful by being in touch with you, O divine. The others, it is their trajectory, and the divine will lead them as is needed, either to chakra, either to gada, either to padma, whatever it is. Just the way it is for me, we trust the divine to lead the others also. It is not, but we have to be, we don't become kind of cold-hearted, we don't become, it is not a sense of,
No,
it is,
distancing ourselves. It is not that, but still, it is not physically distancing. We are mentally. You have to be very put yourself mentally distancing yourself, or you will get disturbed again and again and again. The problem with us is to pacify, to make others happy. We think we are sacrificing. Actually, we are boosting their egos. It will grow up, and we will suppress ourselves more and more.
Correct.
That is it. Okay, I want to sit for 1 hour. This class, it is for me. You sit.
Correct.
Or dinner will be late. Okay, prepare beforehand and keep and come. Reheat and keep in the plate 8:30. That's it. Simple as such.
Be kind to others, along with doing all the kindness to others, I should be kind to myself as well.
Yes, we have to sleep in night now, so we have to do that.
Yes. Anybody else? Yes, Rajashri.
I when I travel and all in auto rickshaw, when I see this garbage lying and all, I would, that yuck feeling would come. Nowadays, I'm trying to, this is as
Can't
God
hear.
that also. At least I'm that
Loud.
degree of I mean,
Disgusted.
repulsion is definitely reduced.
Hmm.
I don't know. There is more tolerance or acceptance. I don't know what is the word.
Basically, it is beyond me.
It's not bothering that much. At least
Yeah.
used to.
Okay. Anybody else? Or we'll move on to the next one, verse 29.
Okay.
We'll move on to the verse 1. Anybody
Yes.
wants to read? Okay, I'll just read
Can
this.
I read?
Premaji?
Can I read?
Yes.
29.
Yes, please chant.
Okay. I mean, a lighted lamp, from that I had to start, na?
Swabodhe nanya bodhe cha. You have to chant
Oh my
also,
God.
Premaji.
That Sanskrit sloka thoda.
ठीक है, I will chant.
Yeah.
स्वबोधे नान्यबोधे च बोधरूपतयात्मनः न दीपस्यान्यदीपे च यथा स्वात्मप्रकाशने. स्वबोधे.
Swabhavede, with reference to self-knowledge. Na, not. Anya need for other knowledge. Vegrupatya, because its form is knowledge itself. Atman, one's own. Na, not. Deepasya, for a lamp. Anya need for another lamp. Yata, just as. Swatma prakashne, to illuminate itself. A lighted lamp does not need another lamp to illumine its light. So too, Atman, which is knowledge itself, needs no other knowledge to know itself. Light is necessary to see the furniture in a dark room of a house, but to see the very light which illuminates the furniture, do we require any other light? We do not call for the aid of any other light to see the very sun that illuminates all the objects in the world, because the sun is of the nature of illumination. To understand, realize, and experience the self, the illuminating light in all our experiences, in fact, in all beings, at all times, no other light is necessary, because this self alone is real, and this self alone lights up the knowledge of the entire creation, known and unknown. This self is the all awareness, consciousness, absolute. Can I continue?
Yes, please.
If we remove the furniture and so on from the presence of the light does not cease to exist. Similarly, even if all the objects in this world, all our experiences in the waking, dream, and deep sleep states have ended, even then the awareness shall keep on shining as ever before, because the Atman is eternal and self effulgent. To know this source of all lights, no other light is necessary.
We will stop here, Premaji. Thank you. So it's a beautiful statement, this beautiful verse, which says, Swabodhe, the self knows itself. Knowledge, na anya bodhecha. It does not need any other knowledge. The self knows itself and does not need knowledge from something else to know itself. It is not dependent on anything else. Bodha rupataya, because its form itself is that of knowing. So, to bring this, okay, let me finish the verse. Like the deepasya anya deepecha does not, a deepa does not need another deepa, just as it is self-illumining. So, its form is knowledge. Now, to bring it into very simple understanding here, the phone is the known. Say the eyes are the phone is the seer or the knower, and the eyes are the seer. And there is an experience of seeing. Three things are there here. The phone is that which is seen or known. The eyes is that which knows the phone. And there is an experience of knowing. So in this, all the knower, and the experience are all separate. There is an object. Known is an object which is separate. Knower, the I is a separate object. So there is many in this. But whereas when you get to the Atman is the known, the Atman is the knower, the Atman is the knowing also. All three are one. This
The
is all to
Pramata
point us to
Prameya.
the Atman, okay? Let us understand. This is not intellectual jugglery that they are trying to do. They are trying to say, if there are two, there is an object and there is a known, then that is not your Atman. The Atman is where the knower, the known, and the knowing is all one. It is the Atman that is Atma Vichara. Bhargaviji, you want to add something?
Yeah, that Pramata, Prameya, something they say, no? All
Pramata,
are to-
Prameya, and Pramanam.
Pramana.
Right. So the evidence, the object, the subject, and the experience are all the same. Here the object is this, the subject is this, and the experience of seeing is happening. But in the Atman, when we sit, the object, the subject, and the experience are all one. Everything is that Atman. There is no separation, there is only oneness there.
Because of the Atma, it is happening. The
Yes.
object is existing, we are seeing and we are experiencing.
Yes.
So
And that
Atma
is the
is the
only
one.
reality for us.
Mhm.
So here it is saying it is like that. In that Atman, no object exists. Like that light which is shining when no objects are there. Whether the object is there or not, the light is shining, the light is there always. The source of the light is the diya. That diya only knows itself also. It's revealing itself also. And the light is also, that experience of light is also itself only. In that diya. It doesn't need anything else to illuminate. It doesn't need any other experience, nobody else to show it, nothing. Now I realize my existence because I am living in this world I am using. But the Atman is always there and it exists. It is its own pramana. It is its own evidence of existence. Like the light reveals itself, the Atman reveals itself. And how do we experience this light? We will continue the rest of the things next class, but we should, the only way, Atma Vichara, for Atma Vichara, every day, sit for a minimum of 5 to 7 minutes in absolute stillness. In that stillness, there will be no objects. There's no movement. There is no object. There is no subject. There is no other experience. There is only existence. No movement in the body, no movement in the mind. So hence there is no object. It is like the room without any furniture in it. In that, you are only with that self is illumining itself and experiencing itself. And that experience is bliss. And hence that is why we are saying, we say no, Pramata, Prameya and Pramana. Pramata, Pramata is the existence. Prameya is the knowing, Chit, the Chetana Shakti. Prameya, the knower, Chetana, consciousness. Sat is over, Chit is over. And that experience is Ananda. Pramana. That is Ananda. So the knower, the known and the knowing. The object, the subject and the experience is all one and only one. There is no other. And that is Sat, Chit, Ananda. There is just existence. In that existence, there is knowing of that existence. And that knowing of that existence, there is an experience of bliss. It's all that one Atman.
To equate it to the real world, when we don't have any worries, we get sound, deep sleep. If the mind is disturbed, we don't get sleep. That means we cannot be calm. So the calm mind leads us to this sadhana, Chittavritti Nirodha.
Correct.
Am I right, Artiji?
Correct. But there is what we have, just to also say, very few, even Bhagavad Gita says, out of millions of people, 1,000 people only seek my way. And out of those 1,000 people, only one actually know me. Is what it, the Bhagavad Gita says. We can be till the stage from aware of to awareness. Just awareness, be with the awareness. But then the oneness will absorb us. Our only experience can be with our only effort can be to try to still the mind, still the body, and be with just the awareness with that stillness. That is our practice. And then when all our vasanas have to sublime. We like
Okay.
Buddha, right? When even moment to moment, we will have that small experience of that absolute samadhi where you go, when the mind is very pure and no I-ness is there. But that final stage where that I-ness, you go and you never return to this. No, for that vasanas have. So what are all part of my vasanas? One is my past janma memories. Some of the conditionings I have gained over this. We have our our own parental imprints and ancestral 7 generations patterns playing within us. We also have our spiritual intuitions also. If we have come from such a family, that can also help us, and our own journey also will help us. Right? All of these are, and my prarabdha karma. 5 things: past memories, my own conditionings, which I have developed over this lifetime, and ancestral footprints within me, prarabdha karma, one more I'm missing. So all these are there. It is what Buddha did. Our constant effort, what is spiritual sadhana? Why should we be still? Why should we be with the Atman? Is it because we want to be happy alone? Is it because we want to be calm alone? The whole point of it is to let go, let go, let go. Let go of all those blocks. Let go of those vasanas. And the more and more I am with, more and more there is just amness. With that awareness, what happens is the letting go is happening, the thawing is happening. And with every letting go, you will see that sometimes, oh, I'm letting going, but some deeper ones will start coming up. It will come up, it will arise. That is what Buddha did. Let go in all of that. This too shall pass, some will come. Just to give you, there was one particular, I don't even know what it was, but later on I came to know there was a dull period for me in the spiritual period, in my own. There seemed to be a lot of shedding of vasanas of late. Okay, letting go happening very quickly after that period. But before that, for nearly 1 year, 1 year or so, it felt like there was no movement. Felt like there was some stagnation. I checked with Raghuramji. I thought this too shall pass. You know somehow that it is going to pass, but at one point it was like 1 year, and it is still, I'm feeling like this kind of, that kind of this thing. And then I said, let me talk to somebody. What if I am not something? I am not doing it right, or I'm wrong. Something like that just came up. So he said, certain vasanas you don't know, but underneath it is thawing. It will take its time. It will go. And the moment I approached itself was because it was actually towards the end of the thawing that I was seeking. So, and after that, things have been moving again, a lot of letting go. So the whole process is of letting go. Okay, aloneness comes up, let go. Confidence issue come up, let go. All these are coming from some ancestral pattern, some past memory, something. So all of this one by one that come back, know that it is not me, it is not me, it is not me. I am complete, and let go, let go. This is in the mind, it's not me, it's in the mind. I am complete. Okay, so you can give pratipaksha bhava. Confidence, no. The Atman is courageous. The Atman is complete by itself. So whatever is here, it is in the mind. There is a continuity given to all of this because somewhere there is a borrowing of that continuity. The Atman has lended its borrowing by attaching the I coming up and attaching it with a like, a dislike, a pain, or a pleasure. With that string, it is holding on to it. If we let go of that idea of like, dislike, pain, pleasure, it will drift away. So the main idea of spirituality It's not just calm, it is that letting go which will bring in compassion eventually. Letting go of that which is holding me back. That is my only vasana thawing. So then when that happens, that oneness which Krishna says, no, that is our journey. We don't know how long it will take, but you will know sometimes when it is coming from a past life or when it is coming from an ancestor. As you are thawing, this is not me, but where is it coming from? It's coming from either some ancestral pattern. You can relate very well to your father's patterns, mother's patterns.
Yes.
You know, things like that. And slowly, like you are learning to overcome your own patterns, you also learn to overcome all these layers of patterns within you. So our life's journey is to learn to travel light by dropping the baggages of us, letting go of that which is not helping me float in this life.
You are sharing, really making me very strong, Artiji. Last time, once you said that you had gone to a function, you were very aware of your thought and how you mingled with your relatives and came back. So the same thing happened to me this Monday. My uncle's 80th birthday, father's brother. And our wife was very critical of me from the childhood because I'm very talkative. I'm not scared of anybody. I used to give back. And she was critical always, but I didn't want to go. Then I decided I should go. Otherwise, the vasana will not be exhausted. So I went. I was not feeling well. Even then, I went. I was very aware of my thought and behavior with everyone because after returning home, it should not repeat in my mind. That was the intention. No disturbances. So I was very cautious of my behavior. I went around the Krishnan temple in Malleshwaram. I had good darshan, everything, good food. I wished them. She was so surprised. She said, "You have come!" Exclamatory mark in that. Okay, and I said, "Oh, why not? After all, you are my aunt. I should come." So I remembered you very much. Your sharing is giving me a lot of strength. It is making me very calm, easily floating in life. Thank you. Thank you so much. How much ever I thank, it's less, but I should convey this. That's it.
Okay. We'll close the session for today. So it is, but let us keep it in mind. It's not just about being calm. It is about letting go of that which is holding me back as well. Okay. Yes. Pratipaksha bhava, you have many ways. And knowing that all that is a part of the mind and not me will slowly detach and let it float away. Okay. Om Asato ma satgamaya tamaso ma jyotirgamaya mrityorma amritam gamaya sarve bhavantu sukhinah sarve santu niramayah सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ Divya used to ask lots of questions, sir.